Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. William Samoei Arap Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, is expected to embark on a 7-day tour of the mountain in the next few days. That's going to be the first time William Ruto will be visiting the mountain, politically speaking, after the impeachment of the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua from office. And I foresee a lot of chaos and ugly scenes during that tour. In this video, I want to explain to you guys why I strongly believe that the tour is going to be chaotic. First of all, Mungiki is likely to be involved during the tour.
Sasa naona huyu rais wetu amerudia tu hapo. Ametuharibia uchumi, ametuharibia biashara, watu wamemkataa. Ndio atuhangaishe, amefufua ile kikundi haramu ilikuwa nasumbua kina mama. Mimi nimwambie hiyo maneno ni mbaya. Na watu ya area hii hawezi kubali. Na hiyo kikundi iliumiza watu wetu. Na ukiilete watu wetu watakuchukia zaidi kuliko vile walikuwa wamekuchukia.
Number two, the government machinery is going to be involved during this tour.
We have 2.5 years. We have roads, we have electricity, we have water, we have markets, we have KIPES, we have all these programs. But there are people trying to say, please, we don't need anything. We are waiting for another government. I want to urge you not to fall into the tricks of evil-minded politicians. An evil-minded politician is the one who wants to spoil for mwananchi if they realize they are not benefiting individually. Today, even if I was not Deputy President of Kenya, I would support the development of Kenya and the development of this region, even if I was not Deputy President. Because that is the right thing to do, isn't it? Kuna watu wanasema ati if I am not a mheshimiwa, wacha tuharibu hii maneno wananchi wasipate kitu. That is evil, it is unpatriotic, it is reckless. Because if our people can get benefits from this government which they voted for, that will be the happiest thing.
Number four, Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki will be out to prove to anybody that he has what it takes to control the mountain. Because if this tour is going to fail, Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki is also going to walk on a very thin line as far as 2027 politics is concerned.
Heshimiane, I repeat, tuheshimiane. Mimi heshima zote nimekupatia, but you must also respect me. Kwa sababu mimi naona mahali tunaendelea kuna mahali tunataka kufika. Don't tell us you're listening to the ground and doing nothing about it. Tell us you've listened to the ground and this is the solution to what the ground is doing. Huwezi kuwa kama kiongozi kazi yako ni kusikiza raia vile wanasema, alafu unalia pamoja na raia. Umewasaidia na nini? Alafu unachemusha raia, unawachochea, unawaweka mori, unawaweka hasira. We will not allow that to continue. Tuheshimiane. You saw when I went to the media interview before Christmas, I was very restrained. I didn't want to attack people. I didn't want to talk about other people. Na wengine wanaonanga vile tunaongeanga wanafikiri sisi ni watu waoga. Hiyo kazi nyingine ya kushindana kwa siasa, ule anataka kushindana na sisi angojee hapo mbele. Ataona kilichomtoa kanga manyoya. Tawamalizia asubuhi na mapema. Asubuhi na mapema.
And importantly, it's going to be a contest between the people and power. Rigathi Gachagua has the people. William Ruto and Abraham Kithure Kindiki have the power.
na kukabidhi.
Kwangu ni kero kubwa mno. Kero kubwa. Na hiyo ni serious betrayal. Unaweza kuniambia kama leo tungeenda bunge hiyo tupige kura ya kumuondoa rais kwa sababu bunge ina uwezo. Hao wengine hawangesikia machungu. Kwani kuna mtoto wa mgongo na mwingine na mwingine ule utaniambia nini wewe? Binadamu ni binadamu. Yes, hata unipe ndugu yangu anaitwa Kidiki. Ni bure kwangu. Yes, hakukuwa katika harakati tulizunguka Kenya hii. Kidiki hakukanyanga kwa mkusururo wa kampeni hata kidogo.
Na kwa uchungu ulionao Gakuya, ndio swali moja. Kama una uchungu namna hiyo, inakuwaje kwamba hata katika eneo la mlima kuna baadhi wengine walipiga kura ya kumuondoa?
Na shida wacha tuongee.
Kama kweli wanajua uchungu ambao watu wa mlima na kupitia. Inakuwaje kuna baadhi ambao walikubali?
Ukweli wa mambo ndio unaona kuna mgawanyiko huo. Kwa sababu hapa tuna kinara wa wengi bungeni na ana timu yake, na ulimuona akipeleka timu yake Nyahururu kusema kwamba Gachagua akiwa kwa kiti, kasema kwa wanaunga wale wanaitwa wa East, kwa waunge mtu anaitwa Kidiki, ndugu yao akiwa kwa kiti. Kwa hiyo walimsaliti akiwa kwa kiti. Mikutano imekuwa ikifanyika kwa Kidiki hapa Muthaiga.
But before we get into all those details, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. On Saturday, ahead of William Ruto's visit, Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki has organized a major political event in Meru, in Embu. It is in Embu where William Ruto was humiliated by Rigathi Gachagua. According to Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki, they expect not less than 20,000 people in Embu. The event in Embu is actually intended to set the pace and the tempo ahead of William Ruto's visit to the region. We all know that Rigathi Gachagua has already warned William Ruto against stepping into Mount Kenya.
Rais amepanga kufukuza Justice Martha Koome. Huyu rais tulimchagua, tulimpenda. Alikuja na Biblia, tukafikiria ni Mkristo, mtu mzuri. Alitudanganya, hakutudanganya. Tukamchagua. Kufika pale ametumia hiyo kiti kumaliza watu ya Mount Kenya. Ameanza na Rigathi Gachagua, amemfukuza. Akarudi akafukuza Metheka. Sasa amepanga jama ya kumfukuza Martha Koome. Na amepanga pale kotini anahonga watu kufukuza Martha Koome. Mimi nakuuliza Rais William Ruto, hii watu ya mlima walikupenda, walikupatia kura, uliwadanganya na Biblia. Umeamua kumaliza watoto wote kutoka mlima. Lakini mimi nakuambia rais, ukifukuza Martha Koome usikanyange hapa Meru. Mimi nataka nikuambie, ulifukuza Rigathi Gachagua, watu ya mlima wakanyamaza. Ukafikiria ni waoga. Tunakuambia rais, wewe panga jama, ufukuze Martha Koome, na wewe ukae Nairobi, usikanyange hapa Meru tena ukifukuza Martha Koome. Mtakubali? Kwani wa Meru mmekuwa waoga? Unajua this is too much now.
For me, William Ruto is going to find it very rough in the mountain because of the following. Number one, there is a strong feeling of betrayal in the mountain. The mountain voted for William Ruto almost to a man in the last election. As a matter of fact, over 45% of the votes William Ruto got came from the mountain. Raila Odinga failed to clinch the presidency, not because of anything, but because of their failure to manage Mount Kenya politics. If Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta had managed Mount Kenya politics, personally, I don't see any reason why they would have failed to garner even 20% of the votes from the mountain. That would have been enough to stop William Ruto. So despite the fact that the mountain voted for William Ruto to the last man, William Ruto decided to betray them. How? According to the people of the mountain, the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua was part of that betrayal. Recently, Ndindi Nyoro was removed as the chair of the budget committee. Sama Tandi of Alego Songa is the current chair. That is a betrayal as far as the mountain politics is concerned. You look at the parliamentary leadership. William Ruto removed members of parliament from the mountain from key parliamentary seats, from key parliamentary positions, and he gave them to ODM. These are people who woke up very early, they believe so, to vote for William Ruto. And because of that act, the feeling of betrayal, William Ruto's tour is not going to be easy. Because in the mountain today, the song is one, Ruto must do. In fact, if Raila Odinga were to run for the presidency today, they will easily vote for Raila Odinga, not because of love, but just to punish William Ruto. So that feeling of betrayal is deep in the mountain today. And it's also caused by my second point, Raila phobia. The mountain feels very strongly that William Ruto has betrayed them. How? The main reason why the mountain rejected Uhuru Mt Kenyatta's candidate in the last election, why the mountain refused to vote for Raila Odinga, is because of Raila phobia. Raila contested against Kibaki. He contested against Uhuru Kenyatta. William Ruto knew that weakness. He sold it to the mountain. Then, even if you are someone who voted for Ruto, how would you feel that someone convinces you that you should not vote for so-and-so because he's a very bad man? You win the presidency. Just a year or so, you go back and look for that man. How would you feel? That is the bitterness in the mountain. I don't know how William Ruto will explain to the mountain that I looked for Raila Odinga because I could not run the government without Raila Odinga. Because if anything, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta also looked for Raila Odinga and worked with Raila Odinga. And that's why William Ruto told them that their problems began and was going to end with Raila Odinga. So that kind of phobia is one of the reasons why Ruto is going to find it very difficult in the mountain. Let me also tell you something. There is also the 2032 succession politics. The truth of the matter is that Mount Kenya are not interested in 2027 politics. That one, they've decided, hiyo hatuko. In fact, Mount Kenya will be making a decision. Mount Kenya will be deciding the 2027 presidential elections in the Republic of Kenya without any serious presidential candidate from the mountain. Just like I've been telling you, Ndindi Nyoro might be on the ballot, but just to split the votes from the mountain. Mount Kenya's interest is in 2032. Who is going to succeed William Ruto? They're looking at William Ruto and his schemes. And the mountain is convinced that William Ruto and his schemes is not playing into their political interest. That William Ruto is scheming to have Musalia Mudavadi succeed him. He's scheming to lock the mountain out of equation in 2032. And because of that, they are willing to sacrifice now, but plan for 2032. And that plan can only be achieved outside William Samoei Arap Ruto. Moving forward, Ruto is not going to find it easy in the mountain. And lastly, after what the mountain calls the betrayal, they realized that they made a serious political mistake in the last election by going into the election without their own political party. William Ruto is the party leader of UDA party. Mount Kenya no longer feel safe in UDA party. They feel they've been kicked out. So which means for them, they're working on their own political party, a new formation. And because they are working on a new formation, what do? They don't want anything to do with UDA. In fact, even if William Ruto were to win the support of the mountain, he will have to win it, but not through UDA party. Mount Kenya can decide we are giving William Ruto a second term, but using our own political party. We are going to give you MPs, governors, blah, blah. But that's not going to happen. The truth is, the mountain are keen on their political party, and that party, they are going to use it to win seats, which they'll then negotiate with as they prepare for 2032. Ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto's tour of the mountain is something which I'll be following very keenly because I have a lot of interest in that. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.